and welcome to TBN News. I'm Jashima Kudamaka.
And I'm Andrew Farms. Kicking off the day, we have a few announcements to make. Some experts are predicting lots of snow in the Springfield area this winter. The Putnam Ski and Snowboard Club is looking for students who would like to attend their Wednesday night ski trips in January and February. Trips cost $10 if you have your own equipment and $20 if you need to rent equipment. If you would like more information, you can see Miss Welby in C118.
Next, the Art Club's Scarecrow was a $350 prize winner at Randall's Farm 2015 Scarecrow Contest. The Scarecrow is now acting as the mascot for the Can Drive and is currently located at the front entrance of Putnam. Congratulations, Art Club, for a well-deserved win.
SkillsUSA is selling Yankee candles for a fundraiser, so please give them your support as well. The group is also meeting on Wednesdays for the next 3 weeks until December 3rd. The meetings will then take place on Thursdays after Thanksgiving.
Moving on to some current events, about 1,000 Putnam students joined the fight against breast cancer at the Rays of Hope Walk and Run. Putnam has been working hard to campaign for breast cancer, and it was nice to see our volunteers there dressed in pink and ready to roll.
But do you know who else is ready to roll? Our very own Putnam ambassadors last Thursday as they welcomed students from Takikawa, Japan. They had a nice tour around some of the shops of Putnam and then stuck around for a special dinner. We wish them a safe return back to Japan. The games are over and playoffs have just begun. Our athletes are working hard on and off the field to make that winning goal. Let's go to reporter Kievan Haynes with the scores for the weeks.
Today we have the final records for the Putnam's fall sports. Starting off with the boys soccer team, our Beavers closed the season with an 8-7-3 record, losing the first game of playoffs to Monument Mountain. On the other hand, our Lady Beavers soccer team finished their season with a 9-6-4 record. Now for the cross-country team. The boys finished their season with a 4-5 record, and the girls with a 1-5 record. Last but not least, we have the girls volleyball team, finishing the season with a respectable record of 10-10. Now here's junior Tyra Holmes telling us about the skills she gained on the court.
To learn the skills, and there's a lot of different techniques you have to learn, and it takes a long time. It's a process that you have to learn it. Practice, patience, being open-minded.
And those are definitely the kinds of skills that'll help our athletes later in life. Now let's go back to Jashima and Andrew.
The shop in the spotlight this week is a master of metal. Welding, drafting, and ducting, these guys are the framework of construction. Our reporter Wendy Lannis has a story down at Sheet Metal.
Here at Sheet Metal, students are surrounded by hundreds of thousands of dollars of advanced equipment, telling us about their safety and features in this field. Sheet Metal is a shop that prepares students for their trade.
What I'm trying to do is teach the students the basics of sheet metal, welding, CAD, blueprint rating, so they have a step up above everybody else outside there.
Students love how hands-on it is.
It's the fact that I'm in this shop doing all the stuff that I'm able to do, like all the hands-on activity, like I said, once again. It's just amazing.
We have live work here. Customers come in, we build stuff for them. So in a sense, we are working for somebody as the year goes through.
There are many requirements to be in the sheet metal industry.
You gotta know your measurements, and if you don't know your measurements, then you are not doing a job right.
Like measurements, teamwork is a very important aspect of what they do.
The most that I enjoy about this field is the teamwork, the ability to work with others and coming together and making stuff out of metal.
You have to work with other people. You can't just do it by yourself. So it's important that you know how to communicate with a person.
In addition to teamwork, safety is important in sheet metal.
Safety is one of the largest things we have here. It's a dangerous shop, a lot of sharp objects, a lot of machinery. The first month or so, they go through a training on all the tools and equipment.
This is just the beginning for students.
All the stuff that I need to know is teaching me. For example, I'm doing sheet metal right now. That's some sheet metal job. Everything I need to know, I can learn in this trade.
When I graduate, I actually plan on enlisting in the Air Force and going to college from there on, and using my sheet metal trade in the Air Force so I could make the bodies of the outside of an airplane.
With great equipment, instructors, and enthusiasm, Putnam will surely fill the need for sheet metal workers.
You would be shocked at some of the amazing things that our students can do.
In this edition of I've Got Talent, we put the spotlight on an aspiring rapper from the sophomore class, David Bass Jr.
Say I'm on the rap scene cause you feel me. Rap is a scene because the rhythm keep moving. My flow inexplicable, no need to explain. You can claim that I'm the best cause I'm reigning as the best. You can't refine the rhymes I attest cause it's perfect. Got this rap locked down, you my key subjects. I'm teaching various topics, find my coordinates on the globe. We speak in tropics, my coordination uncontrollable. Run up on me, I tell you slow your roll. Election time you voted me on the polls, let's go. Take a ride in my intellectual mind, got everybody watching the D-Rock show. So let me leave you on a cliffhanger, leave you wanting some more of my super high erratic flow.
You may not know it, but there are a lot of organizations in our school. Putnam Pride, Project Purple, National Honor Society.
But our next story is one that lives for competition and a chance at leadership and order.
SkillsUSA specializes in teaching high school students important values through competition.
SkillsUSA is basically when students from every vocational high school in the region, in the nation, and in the world compete against each other to see who's the best of the best and top of the top.
The Olympic competition pits teams of students in different categories like animation, photography, and web design.
You don't have to be an athlete to go out and show that you're good at something. So if you're good in shop or if you're good at speaking, you can go out and do a competition in that.
The students of SkillsUSA are not only competitors, they also serve the community.
We do a lot of giving to the community rather than just taking it to okay, we look for different opportunities for the community and things like that.
One of the big events SkillsUSA at Putnam Vocational Tech in Springfield is doing this year is the Breast Cancer Walk.
This Sunday we're going to be bringing as many people that are going to sign up for it.
We raise about $500 to give to the Rays of Hope, and we walk or we run.
Interacting with the community has taught the students what it takes to be a member of Skills.
They gotta be serious.
Really well-rounded. You must be on time, on point.
Leadership. Don't be afraid to do something because you're going to be helping someone out in the long run.
Leadership for what they need to do.
Leadership, something SkillsUSA teaches each of its members so that they may become future leaders of the world.
American living. Believe in yourself and your vocation. Try to be the best person that you can be at all times.
We all have our embarrassing moments from time to time, and it can be pretty hard to share them.
Luckily, our woman on the street, Alexis Williamson, got the scoop on some of the most embarrassing moments of our peers.
Hi, what is one embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
The most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me was when I was sleeping in my intro physics class and my head was up, and when my teacher called my name, my head went flat on the desk.
Got slapped in front of everybody in class by my mother.
I was running to my friend in the hallway, and then I fell when people started running over me, and they started recording, and I started crying.
Hi, what is one embarrassing thing that happened to you before?
In middle school, I was walking, and I tripped over a tree stump, and I fell, and everyone laughed at me.
One embarrassing thing that happened to me was when I was going to get in my mom's car, she decided to just drive off, and I had to dive in.
Well, I was eating lunch, and I kind of choked on some food, and I kind of just spit it back up, and it fell on somebody else's plate.
One time, I was in class, and I had to cough, and then I farted when I coughed. Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. Everybody looked at me, and I blamed it on somebody else. And I kept going, too. I couldn't control it. I kept coughing and farting, so that's one embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me.
So, Jashima, do you have any embarrassing moments you want to share?
No, I'm not sharing those. So from all of us here at TBN News, stay clumsy, my friends.